believe we get to celebrate 10 years of anything, but 10 years of making music together as friends, as brothers, and having all of you here to celebrate in one of our favorite venues in Nashville is incredible to us. When we were planning this thing, we had a bunch of ideas, but when we first started, before we even called ourselves Colony House, we would just email every venue in Nashville and beg them to let us play, to the point where we would get our foot in the door somehow, and then we would play there so much that eventually we get an email back. It was like, hey, you can't play here anymore. It's not working. And we did that with, I literally think, every venue. So we avoided Broadway somehow. Our sound didn't fit down there. But anyways, the Basement East didn't exist at the time. We played our When I Was Younger grand opening, well, what do you call that? Release party at Grimey's at the basement there. But this venue didn't exist, so we felt like, dang, we gotta check that one off. We've never played here before. So to the basement, to the beast. She was so kind. I don't do well off script, so I'm gonna go on script for a second. I had some thoughts yesterday that I jotted down in this journal. I don't journal very much, but I got the first pages started yesterday before the first show, and I thought, if it's cool, I'll read. Oh, we'll do a little reading. So here we go. Thanks for your kindness. We didn't plan on making When I Was Younger. I can still remember sitting across the table from our friends and soon-to-be producers Ben Shive and Joe Causey talking about trying to record a few songs together, maybe an EP or something. We had put out an EP the year before under the band name Caleb, and thank you. Ben's take was that we'd already done the EP thing and encouraged us to entertain the thought of a full-length album. Though a full-length album is always the goal, kind of the dream for a band, staring it down as a reality and committing to making it felt more daunting than it did exciting. Ben's sentiment, however, resonated, and we had made an EP. We thought, let's progress, let's move forward, let's make our first album. And maybe it's just us, and we're an easy group of dudes to convince, but the beginning of so many chapters in our life as a band have started as simply and unassuming as this album did. It usually goes something like us. We say, we are kind of thinking that this idea could be cool, maybe, but we're not sure if it will be, and if anyone will care. And then someone else says, no, it'll be cool, you should do it. And then we're like, okay, we're good. Those epic and thus the journey begins moments aren't ever as cinematic as you think they're going to be. They kind of just happen. But what a gift our memories hold, and what a reminder to pay attention to and have gratitude for the little moments in life. The little moments that, like a seed, grow into something bigger, better, and more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. There are no trophies on our shelves telling us that When I Was Younger was a smash hit. No gold records, no charts, no write-ups or reviews acclaiming it as important or brilliant. We don't have any of that. But what we do have are 10 years of your stories on how these songs played in the background of your lives. How this album may have served as a hype man for the moments in life worth celebrating, or a companion there in the darker days of sorrow and grief. Those stories are the trophies that line the shelves of our hearts. We will never make another When I Was Younger. It's already been made. These songs are the kind you hope you only have to write once. But with that said, we hope you're not tired of us, because we still have a lot left to say. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for celebrating the things that never go quite according to plan with us. Here's to growing up, to moving forward, Here's to learning how to love.